Hey everyone, Pastor Jeremy coming to you from the office back here right after the morning service there on Biker Sunday. Thank you all the men and ladies who rode in on your bike today, and I hope you guys have a good time on your bike ride after church. And right before we let you go, we just wanted to remind you that next month will be our fall revival with Pastor Mike Henson, the assistant pastor at Calvary Baptist Church over in Canton, Illinois. And we are so excited about that meeting that's coming up. In fact, to kind of get you a little bit excited about it, we actually have Pastor Henson here on the phone with us. Brother Mike, it's good to have you with us today. I know you just had an early lunch, but good to have you here on the phone. How you doing, brother?
I can't even burp. I'm so full. I'd love to burp.
Okay, you need to burp. Great.
I think it was me. It was that duck sauce, and I was having a hard time getting it open.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your lunch. That's great. But tell us, not everyone here knows you. Tell us about yourself. You were Brother Josh's youth pastor at one time, right?
As I was a youth pastor there in Danvers for a little over 6 years, and Josh does stick out, not just because he's tall and gangly and ugly, but he sticks out. He and Misty both, because they were very faithful to everything. And to be quite frank with you, Jimmy and Jeremy, they received a good heritage from their big brother, and you can't always say that, but he wasn't perfect. I'm not going there. All right, he wasn't perfect by any means. We could talk about that for a long time, but he really was. He was the kind of kid at the time when he was a kid that he was at the youth activity, whether anybody else was or not.
Well, that's great. That's wonderful, and I'm glad you had good years there. And I know you enjoyed working with Pastor Thacker. Everyone here loves Pastor Thacker.
I thank God to have served under him, and he thanks God for the day I left.
Well, that makes for an awkward segue. You have kids? Tell us about your family a little bit.
I've had three children, and the stretch marks to prove it. Amen. That's the crazy thing. I've got stretch marks, and I never bore one of them. Figure that out. And guys, you say, "Oh, I don't have stretch." Go look in the mirror, bud. All right. You might have to use a mirror, depending on where they're at. But you have to check that out later. Don't do it. Don't do it today after service and stuff. That'd be terrible. Walking there. What you doing, Boone? Oh my. Private moment there.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, Brother Henson, I've got a lot of faith that God's going to do a great work in the meeting here at Grace Baptist Church whenever you're here. I think He's going to bless your preaching. We're just so excited about it. I've got faith that God's going to do something great that week.
Then you're nuts, man. You got more faith than I've got.
Well, okay then. Well, another thing I wanted to ask you. One second. I'm sorry, Brother Henson. I've got this terrible cough. But another thing,
you need the filter stuff. Those are GPCs. I know what I smell. Those are cheap, man. You deserve better than that. But anyway, if you're going to smoke the good stuff.
Really? Really, Pastor Mike? Smoke?
This is a joke. All right, that was a joke. All right, you're scared.
No, brother, I'm not scared. I think we all knew you were joking there. But in all seriousness, we're very much looking forward to having you here at Grace Baptist Church. I've heard about the great meetings we've had here with you in the past, and I think God's going to do a great work that week here at Grace Baptist Church.
You're in a great church. You're in a church that's got potential it's exciting is what it is. You've got potential to grow as a church. You've got potential to grow as individuals, and I'm excited for you.
That's very kind of you, Pastor Henson. Thank you so much, and appreciate your time, and thank you for talking with us today. We're going to have to go ahead and leave. We have some things planned after church here, so we're going to go ahead and leave. But thank you very much for your time, and we're looking forward to the revival coming up in October.
See ya. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Take off. Don't let it hit you in the behind on the way out.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, Pastor Henson, again for being here. Folks, don't forget, that's the revival, October 14th through the 17th, Sunday through Wednesday. Sunday, our services will be at normal times there at 10:30 and then 6:30. And then Monday through Wednesday, services will be at 7 o'clock. Hope you plan on being there with us. And Brother Mike's going to bring the goods. God bless you. Have a good night.